Marcus, just sum up your feelings today. How did that feel today?
It's fucking really hot. Listen, it's great, Dan. I was saying to someone just now, I think it's really hard for me to explain it now. I need like a week to reflect on it and kind of come down a bit, because these days I've been on them before when it's a match for me or a different event, like yesterday with Sid Lawrence's funeral. I think in 2 or 3 days' time it kind of hits me and takes out me a bit more. Whereas of course instantly it's great that people turn up 2,200, 2,300 turn up, so it's humbling. I'd rather there not be an event for me, if I'm honest, in the circumstances. I've had just a normal pre-season game when you haven't got the faff of supporting someone, but I'm pleased and humbled that people do support me.
I mean, you've had the fight with MND, you've joined it, you support the Derby Rumor Foundation, you've done so many different events. You know, you are allowed to have an event that celebrates you as a player, as a human being.
When Wezzo said it to me towards the end of last season, March, Ian Weston, I was like, you sure? He went, yeah. I was speaking to the chairman, which was Martin Hellier at the time. And I was like, I'm not so sure. He's like, Marcus, come on, day for you. I was like, right, okay. He bullied me into it, really. And off the back of that, I've let them get on with it. Obviously, Martin's left, Ian's still here, and Stewart Robinson's still here, and they've taken over the baton. Well, Stewart has, and he's done a great job today as well. Brilliant. Programmes were brilliant. The hospitality was brilliant that we had. And I've even got a framed shirt of mine and picture of mine upstairs in the foyer now, alongside Skivo.
How does that feel?
I'm alongside Skivo.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Good
suppose
captain.
you weren't. You were at the front. He was at the back.
Yeah, so I'm normally facing him.
How does it feel?
In the game.
How does it feel that you've had Bristol Rovers fans here today? You've had the Yeovil fans turn up today. How does it feel that you've had that lasting impact on those that are here?
Yeah, it's nice because I know I'm at Yeovil. Yeovil putting the event on, but I felt like second half I had to go over and sit with the Rovers fans, so that's what I did. I went and sat amongst them because 500 of them have come down. And they're my two favourite clubs in the southwest. It's that simple. So I wanted to show respect for Rovers fans for the fact that they've travelled down. And I would have thought some of them would have travelled down anyway, regardless or not if it was my event. But there might have been, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 50 or whatever that come down just to support us. So that's why I felt I had to do that. But Yeovil putting this event on, they've been brilliant. From the evening we had with me at the end of last season to this that's going on now. So, they've been brilliant as a club.
And Mark joked beforehand he quite enjoyed you taking the, let's say, mick for PG's sakes out of him for an hour beforehand. I mean, is that something you'll miss? This sort of environment.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy coming back and have a bit of banter in the staff room. But I don't know yet. Ask me in 2 months when my life's settled down a bit.
And having looked at the two sides out there, we'll talk about Yeovil. It's a Yeovil press conference. How do you feel they looked out there?
I thought it was a pre-season game. I thought stronger first half. I think things change when Rovers bring a couple of players on second half. Yeovil bring a couple of players on second half. Then they bring a couple of players on during the second half, and it kind of disjoints the game. It makes it a bit. There wasn't a lot of control in the game from Yeovil's point of view. I think Coops would see that, but I think you put that down to the amount of changes that you're doing, really, and that's just how it is. Like Coops has said before, I just think it's so important that players are fit, and players are getting fit, and you want a full squad ready for the start of the season, really. But he would have been pleased with the first half, no doubt.
Well, best of luck in everything you do, Marcus, and we'll always be here to support you.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.